Hello and welcome to another Joe and I Rogues video. This is our top 5 tier 5 mediums.
We've done so well so far. We got to number 2 and you're out here messing up.
I was concentrating, it made it a right mess of it, didn't it? Go on then, tell us what this number 2, we're on 2 aren't we?
Yeah, it's the legendary Soviet T34.
This is number 2 of our tier 5, top 5. Okay.
Kind of mixed in with Type T34, the Chinese variant.
That's
which is pretty much the same thing.
Same.
So mangled them in together.
Cheap copy.
Yeah, as usual. Everyone knows about T34. I'm not going to go into its history. They were $33,000 and
Perhaps no one knows about it.
Everyone knows about T34 if you're playing World of Tanks. It's one of the tanks you go for. It's like
iconic.
The Tiger is an iconic tank. It made from 1940 to 44, 4 years it was made. Say 33,000 made.
How many did they make?
33,000 for the fourth time I've just said.
33,000, quite a few, isn't it?
The gun we're going to be using today, and it's the only gun you should be using on T34, is the 57mm Zis gun. That's what we're packing. That's the
only gun.
The package we're using.
Okay.
For this one, Zis gun. We're going to start this clip on Freakville. I'll tell you a little bit more as we're driving across.
Freakville. Okay, go on then.
The 57mm Zis gun. Use it for quite a few reasons actually, but mostly it's fire rate. 26 rounds per minute.
That's quite a few.
That's a lot.
That's quite a few.
As per usual, we're tier 5 medium, 2.3 seconds aim time.
Are they all the same?
As is tradition.
Okay.
It's not got eye pen, but 112mm. 112 pens, sorry, with a standard shell. 189 with APCR
that's quite a big difference.
Really high,
that's very similar to the
it only does
7,
85 damage. You say it only does 85 damage, but it's doing that
that's a quick
fast
85.
rate. Yeah,
it's a quick
it's
85.
coming out quicker than it can aim in. That's how quick this thing fires. Gives you a whapping great DPM of over 2,200.
That's not bad.
Not to be sniffed at. As you can see it, it's mobile, it's versatile.
I'm not going to say it's rapidly.
You're not a lover
mobile.
at T34, are you?
It's not mobile.
T34 is player friendly.
Okay.
That's why I won't go to tell you what equipment to put on one, because it's play style dependent how you want to play your T34. I'm quite aggressive in mine, as you can tell straight off the bat here.
Where are you going without any support?
We're just rushing. We're tier 5 match this.
Okay.
And you're going to be surprised how strong the T34's armour is.
Bumped into stuff
Yeah,
already.
keep that front facing them. Slide some down side as well, just for good measure. A little bit in track. Right, his engine's gone now, is it more? We just can't hit him. I mean, the reload, we'll get with auto aim, let's just do it manually. That's his first kill. Here comes another little tier 3. They're coming at us from all angles here now.
You said first, is there many on this clip? Many.
First too many kills, yeah. We're going to try and get a second one here. We've spotted another target as well. I mean, the view range isn't to be sniffed at as well on this thing.
You got
350 metres.
Okay.
So we can see it's quite manoeuvre. We're in water here and we're still swinging around doing what we need to do.
How big's the cupola?
It's not bad on this one.
Or the cupola, I think.
You love cupolas. You're obsessed with them. It's quite, I like to ram things as well in my T34. You're going to see that a lot in these videos as well.
Oh, I still got you there.
I thought I got in there then. T67 here, still bouncing shots. Look, that's going to hurt him. Jambo, right. That's someone ninjas it in the end. When you really need someone to help you out.
Yeah, they follow up in the end, don't they?
I think he's going to try and
drive on
me here now. He misjudges that rock.
You
can see the fire rate is just phenomenal.
What equipment have you got on this at the moment? Binos, which you're actually using them at the moment because you're being aggressive.
I don't know why I've got binos on this, because I don't tend to play it in that kind of style.
What else you got on it?
I think I'm running vents.
Vent.
What,
rammer?
Vents.
Got a rammer on it?
No, I don't know if I have got a gun rammer on this. I'm not fully sure, because I kind of change it depending how I feel at the time, how I'm playing, kind of play style I want. I mean, you can see it, accuracy is not brilliant. You have to wait for that 2.3 seconds, but it's not overly bad once it's aimed in.
Yeah, it does get quite small.
It's a good little gun, and you can see the velocity on it. It's like an arrow.
Yeah.
There's no looping, there's no risk of dropping over the top or dropping short. It's shoot straight.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're going to end that video there because not really much else happened. And actually, it was pretty boring. It had a really good start and then
it did
dropped
pan out
away
quite well. You showed it quite nicely, what you could do.
I mean, on this next video, Lakeville, similar kind of game as such. We're just going to go charging.
Go on then. Tell us what's so special about this one, and to give us some hints and tips as well. By the way,
don't rely on your teammates. That's the biggest tip you get from this match.
Okay.
We're pushing swamp. Not ideal. I don't normally tend to do this, but like I say, plays really aggressively in the T34.
Are you going YOLOing in this game then?
Kind of, yeah, but this video is more about showing the armour again.
Okay.
On paper, it ain't got any. As such, I mean, just 45 on the all front, but it's so sloped and so angled, it's hard to pan it. 52 on the turret. So there's a little bit more on the turret than you've got on the all. So it can probably beneficial to go all down in it.
It's quite mobile on this bog, isn't it, going up here?
I mean, we're going to push straight over this hill. If we can take this corner, then we probably won't game. Let's take this corner.
Take the corner.
Over this hill.
Yeah, take the corner, take the game. Makes sense. That does.
We've got a lot of enemy here.
Yeah.
We're bouncing shots. You
I
see
like how
straight
you
away.
push forward.
I mean, you can see the sides are quite sloped on it, so you do slide a few off the side of here as well. Tracks, the vein of my life shooting tracks. You see here the quick fire rate of the gun, it's fantastic. And we go look here, T14, tier 5 heavy tank.
Yeah. You paid him quite nicely.
Yeah. And he's bouncing off his front. We angled nice. Bouncing of one off his front. If you can keep that front angled nicely, like we're trying to do here, bouncing of one off the front. And now we're pretty screwed now because he's going to shoot us in turret. He's had enough of bouncing him off the result, he's shooting us in turret. But by that time you see the fire rate of the tank has just destroyed it. Yeah. Bouncing of one off at front. If you can angle that front at that angle, like on a corner.
Where are your teammates?
We'll see them shortly. They're still sat over the back. It looks like there's just a tank destroyer sat behind me on map, but there's actually about 8 tanks there, just leaving me to it.
No one actually followed you up to take the cord?
No one follows me up. We've got another T34 here, so we're pretty much screwed here. We're just going to see what we can do.
Yeah, it's shot it. No.
We can see there we're surrounded by about 7 or 8 enemy tanks, and where's ours? Oh, here they are. There's them guys. It's working well for them. Look, they're doing a lot of damage.
They watched you to see how well you were doing. They thought, he's doing pretty well down there. Let's see how he goes.
Yeah, we're leaving to weaken them up a bit, soften them up a bit. So you can see it is a battering ram when you can bounce shots in it.
Yeah, I quite like it actually.
Not impenetrable, but if you can angle it nicely, I'm going to show that again here straight away.
Go on, straight into the next. Go on, what?
Kessery, I'm going to show a little bit more of the manoeuvrability of the tank, and a little bit more its ramming properties because of its speed it can get up to.
You ram?
I do ram a lot. I don't know why it's not the best tank for ramming, I just feel
the
need
carried
to.
Away.
I just like to.
Yeah.
It kind of bullies tanks in a way, especially if you get in the tier 5 match with a lot of tier 3s knocking about. We're going to try and use as binos. You had a go at me for having on here, but
you got the same equipment.
So you've got 8 degrees of gun depression on this, which is
bad.
Not too bad.
It's good when
the aim time's just a bit.
It's good when the tank you shoot.
You can see it. That's the point with the gun. It fires quicker than it can aim in. So in a way, that fire rate is all right if you're up close and personal. It's not as influential over a distance because you can't.
Can't you tweak your equipment?
It's hard to get that. You're still not going to get that to match that. It's that quick on the fire rate. 10% on the aim time is not really going to make up for it.
Okay, that's what I asked.
So you can see again, it repositions fantastic. It's so versatile, it's so user friendly, and you can play it in so many different ways this tank. That's why it's at number 2.
What's the power to weight ratio like?
You always find something to ask me, don't you? It's not bad. You can see it gets up and hill. It gets about. It's going to come for us in a minute. That nasty little.
He does pull off. Mine doesn't pull off this fast. I don't know why.
Knock that tree down. That's to distract him.
That's just to let him know where he could be.
And it's coming for us now. And we just think, screw it. Let's go for it.
You could use that bush next to it.
You can see here the gun depression isn't as high as the other tier 5 mediums. It's not bad.
Yeah, you have to get over.
There we go. 1 inch tracks. Use that mobility we've got. And you can see here, boom, even as arse end sloped. Skid one off that.
I think
it's another one absorbed into tracks. And you could just with the fire rate of the tank, we're just mincing through.
Yeah.
And he's panicking because of the fire rate. It makes people panic. We've lost no health and we've killed a tier 5.
Wow. Very impressive.
Ooh, Churchill. I don't know how that Churchill managed to shoot me there with the no gun depression that he's got. But we'll back up. We don't want to be taking a Churchill on. We've got a bit of cover as well. That's the thing. You want to take somebody on where you can use your fire rate. That's the best thing. You don't want to be peek-a-booming with an heavy tank because they'll just rip you to pieces because he'll go shot for shot. There's a lot more damage than you do with one shot.
It's map dependent because it's nice to be out in the open, isn't it?
Sometimes the street map's better because of the gun depression. Especially with the Chinese one, the Type T34 has 3 degrees less than the Russian variant. Street maps are sometimes more advantageous. Cool as a cucumber. Wait to get to the side. Then pop a little shot into him. We're going to look at the Chinese one next. I'm going to see it's not different at all. Same gun, same everything on it. I mean, here we've got a little bit of ramming. You can see it's not bad ramming.
Oh, nicely rammed actually.
Pack him into that nice little crevice in that rock.
Get rid of him in there.
Get his tracks boat, and we're away. Straight on again.
You lose a bit of health, but nothing major.
We've 458 points. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's usable.
Have you actually stopped and used your binos yet?
I was trying to. Look at that dirty great German heavy with it.
Oh,
That's where I was flanking right side. I mean, this is what you can do with this tank. You can flank in it. You can use fire rate from sides. You can brawl with it because of that sloped armour up front. Why waste ammo? Why waste ammo?
It's gone.
We'll just ram it on. And that's pretty much that for that match. We don't really see a lot other than this fantastic kill.
Fantastic.
I'm going to claim full credit for this kill.
Okay, what do you do then? Just shoot something randomly?
I mean, dispersion's not bad.
Okay.
And we're going to prove that here. Lock onto that light tank.
Very nice. I can see why we waited for that.
So we're going to look now at the Chinese variant.
Okay, so what's that then? That's a
It's a T34. It's just a type T34. It's a Chinese knockoff, basically.
You're saying cheap copy?
Yeah. Here we are. It's on. What map we're on here? Ruhenberg.
Ruhenberg, yeah.
The tier 5 match. They're no different.
No different. It's got
same armour, same gun. 57mm. This gun.
It's got.
We've got exactly the same penetration, exactly the same damage, same rounds per minute.
It's got tanks on the side. Are they classed as spaced armour?
Fuel tanks. It's got the external fuel tanks, which makes us more vulnerable to fire.
Oh, there actually are fuel tanks.
It's more vulnerable. I don't know why it's diesel. I think the T34, so it's more prone to fire. I don't know, but anyway, going off subject.
Yeah.
The only difference is, for some strange, bizarre reason, even though it's got the same turret, hull, and gun, it's got less gun depression.
Okay, cheap copy.
Yeah, I don't know why they managed to lose 3 degrees of gun depression, but they did. Other than that, it's exactly the same gun, same fire rate and everything.
It's actually a genuine copy. Go on, what we're doing on here then?
Being stupidly angled.
Have you got any
kit? You can see here, look, we've got a DW2, we're angled onto him, he can't pen us, he's panicking, fire rate's ripping through him.
You can him quite well.
Yeah, you're not really going to struggle to pen. I mean, in this game I've not even packed any APCR, we're just going in standard.
Oh, of course. Have you got no equipment then as well?
No equipment. I'm just shooting it gun or all things. You can see there where it is. And here you can see the little bugger. This is why we describe the M4A1 tank destroyer at tier 4 American as a nightmare.
He is very
And we're going to
cool.
see why in a minute.
I do like him. He's a good tank destroyer.
In theory, we should mince through him here, but he uses it really well. Not a bad player. Stick one shot into him. Look at the fire rate. His fire rate probably just as good as mine.
He took a good chunk. Oh, he's took another chunk out of you.
Someone decides to shoot the rock there. Nice, nearly got him, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's got another one into us. We can't get aimed in. We can't get aimed in.
Oh my god!
Out to 15 hit points. Bit of a douche move there. Uh oh, Matilda.
Oh, did you just bounce off of Matilda?
I'm bouncing. You bounce stuff off this tank. It's got more armour than it lets on because of its angles.
Are you going to use your 15 hit points well now?
Yeah. Well, what got the point? 9 shots, 3 kills. I mean, 9 shots in this thing, you're talking about 700 damage if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Probably not even that. So we're not exactly having an awesome game at the minute.
No. Well, no, you kind of.
But it's going to make us play it really cautiously.
Oh, Salvo KV1, very nice.
You see it, gunshot.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that guy's doing.
I think he was looking at the
If we keep an eye on him here in a minute, this little French medium.
He's driving in a straight line.
It's capped at the top of the map. We can see that. Oh, that's where all the brawling's going off.
Where's he going?
He just seems to be ploughing off down into the bottom corner at about K1 for some strange reason. Artillery spot. He's not interested in that artillery. He's still ploughing off down into the bottom corner at map. He's had enough. He don't want anything to do with this battle.
He's gone to look for something, hasn't he?
But anyway, yeah, it's another target spotted and another target killed. 4 kills now.
He's learning his map. That's what it is. He's learning his map.
Just investigating. There's a few others down there with him now, helping him out and discover things.
Having a scope.
Bit of fun down there.
Yeah, they're learning the map, they are.
And we can see here, this is what this tank does. Both of them.
Go on then.
Fire rate. Straight in.
What's that? T1 heavy.
T1
and
heavy.
You're missing it at the moment.
Yeah, having fun. Right, 1 in.
Can't roll past
2.
person.
And you can see how fast his health bar is going down here. Chipping away here.
But he's not even looking at you now.
Well, you'll see the fire rate here.
Hang on a minute.
Right, someone's over here shooting me. I'm going to have to have a look who that is.
Oh look, he's left it too late.
Boom. Just enough time to finish that T1 heavy off. Too busy shooting someone else and not concentrating on the one they're actually killing him. Bit of a douche move.
And you thought you would have turned over a bit soon, wouldn't you?
I mean, we've got 15 hit points, so it wouldn't have took him much to kill us. So we're going to move up here now. The team looks in quite good control at this point. There's 3 heavies left. We know one's a KV1. We've seen him already.
So why is this Type 34 good then?
This. You've seen already how quick it fires and how fast it can devastate us.
So you're saying mobility, fire rate...
And damage. I mean, the fire rate's quick, but it's also doing 85 damage a shot. And it's not inaccurate, look. Don't get me wrong, you're not going to be shooting flies off, wings off a fly, but it's not bad.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And they just keep rolling out in front of us. Because you can get into positions with the mobility, you can get into positions like this, where you can take advantage of it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get one up a little bit high. Next one I'll go in and boom. And we're still picking shots off. Positions like this, if you can get a T34 into a position where nobody expects you to come from, you can reap whatever you want, basically.
Yeah, no, you're doing well.
It's devastating.
Considering you've only got 1 shot left in you.
It's going to be a bit of a trend for me in this tank. Reaping with about 15.
Take it to the limit.
Yeah. It's just a good solid tank. Versatile. Street maps, open maps. It can cover any kind of game you want, really.
Yeah, definitely. Quite like his Type 34. I tried it.
It's just a T34.
Oh,
it's practically a poor T34.
Poor man's version.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah, no, it's very good. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, except for the 3 degree dunk.
We just can't get there for us Radley.
Oh, look at that. 7 kills.
But you can see what it can do.
What's it done for us? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. And we have got, you've got quite a bit of silver. Other times too.
Nearly 2,000 damage. 7 kills.
Mastery badge.
Mastery badge. Spartan. Devastator on all usual
Top
stuff.
gun. Very nice.
You can see how you can do a lot of damage in a match. We've got one more replay for you. We're back to T34 now. And it's going to be a bit of an eye-opener in a way. It's tier 6. There's a few bigger heavy stuff coming into it, so that's the little drawback with this tank. The gun with 112mm penetration can struggle in higher tier matches, but it more than makes up for it with its APCR rounds at 189mm.
This M3 Elite.
There. How long were they there?
Not very long.
Shoot him and he's gone. Tracks, I can hit a track me.
Yeah, bounce that
turret, bounce it. You don't want to be going toe to toe, face to face with a tier 5 heavy.
Are you saying this is like support sniper?
His gun's accurate enough to snipe with.
You've been playing it like a support sniper.
Yeah,
I'm saying that you've been ramming stuff as well. That's not a support sniper.
It's tier dependent. If you, you can see the gun is not inaccurate. You can see literally a sliver.
Sliver. Ooh, coming down.
Bang.
Yeah,
so,
it's a very nice shot.
Literally. Yeah. They can see its mobility again. We're going to use that in a minute.
Have you got the same equipment on then?
This is just binos on again here to see what we can see. We've got a little bit of support around us. But you the best way to use this tank is to catch someone unawares.
Yeah.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Like this Churchill here. Get round him. He's got no gun depression. Get out of the way of his gun. Let's have him.
Are you playing this like a Cromwell?
In a way, in this point, yeah. It's not mobile drastically, but it's not bad. You can see it getting about here, and we track him and somebody else gets killed.
See, I noticed that there, where it slowed down going up the slight slope. I've noticed this with T34. Its mobility isn't the greatest.
No, but it's adequate at times. We're going to see that it can get you in trouble later on in this video. We're going to show why.
Why?
It's mobile to the skin of its teeth at times.
Are you saying the mobility is not great then?
It's alright, its top speed's fantastic, it just takes a while to get up to it.
Yeah.
We've seen that before with other tanks, you see it with the likes of the Hellcat and stuff like that. Yeah, they're fast, but it takes a while to get up to it.
Aim time's a bit slow as well.
You've got to get used to that aim time. It's no different to any other tier 5 medium, so we're not losing out anything compared to
why is this number 2 in TIS?
You can see the damage it can do with its gun. Its versatility, playstyle, you can do what you want in it. You can play it how you want. You can see here you can struggle sometimes to pen even with an APCR round. 189 mil pen.
You're quite a way off though, aren't you?
Yeah, it loses its penetration ability over a distance, but we're never going to go through with 112. Try and get that side. He's looking at us now. Right, you're fired. We're having you.
Couple in the side. Everyone makes a difference.
These really are going to make a difference later on in game.
Do you see him again?
When we give up on that now, we've tried a few.
Bounce.
No, it's not happening anymore.
No, don't save.
Move on to the next. So we're going to push into town now. Let's see, it's another encounter match. We're not looking too good at minute, team. I mean, I'm a tier 5 medium. We've got full health, but there's a lot of tier 6 heavies still knocking about. We've got KV85 coming down at us. Oh my god. He's looking at us.
He's got a sliver on him, he's only got one shot in him.
We're still struggling to pen him.
Using a premium rounds again.
Yep. I'm going to need him on that boy. We're going to take it off him, but we need to get him out of this game. Oh, tracking shot, can't believe it. That lower plate, we get that lower plate. And now it's 3 on 2, looking quite good for us.
Someone took a shot.
Oh, I again, up on that right hand side. We are genuinely going to be a thorn in his side. Oh, another tier 6 medium. Can we finish him off? Can we help out? There's a medium there. He's distracted. Can we get that back for him?
So you've used all your APCR rounds.
Yeah, and now we're on his own. It's us against 2 tier 6 tanks. Got to get this guy dead. He's dead.
So you're working on your own from there?
Yep.
So
it's
you're going to...
me against our old friend, the OI from on the hill.
OI. It's not going to end up well, is it? It's not going to end well for somebody.
So basically what I'm doing here is I need him in open. I don't want him behind the hill where he can hide, pop a shot and drop back to cover. I need to draw him
in the
out.
open.
I need to get him. I want him ideally to go into that little
It's perfect, really. It's one
in the base. I want him to start capping. That is where I need him to be.
Yeah, you don't want him on a slope.
Pull him towards me.
You want him on the flat.
That's where I don't want him. I don't want to be going up and hill at him slowly.
No.
I want him down in that base and I can drop down on the hill at speed, and get at him and get round him.
You're not kidding.
So I'm just trying to lull him towards me at this point.
He knows he's got to hit you.
I thought I'll drive off, we'll like draw him towards it. We've been detected, I don't know that, we're not spotted anymore. So we'll have another little peek, try and make him see us. I don't want him to shoot me because
no, you're only
touch and
one
go.
shot.
If he shoots me, he could. He's touch and go. 312. Anything could happen when he shoots.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
So he's where I want him.
He's on the flat bit.
He's in the flat bit. He's in the basin.
We've got to take this
shot. We've got to take this shot. We're going to get shot.
Look at
17 health left. But we've got round him. We're on him now. We've just got to try and don't ram us because it'll not take long to. But you can see the mobility. Oh my god, we're just keeping our legs catching up and we're struggling in
this.
You need to
get a bit closer, man. What are you doing?
I can't turn.
He did very well to move away from
no point firing when you're in front of him. He's ballsed it up. He's shot at me and missed. And now we took his ammo right. I know he's gone now. I'm not even going to bother hiding from that gun because he's not reloading that in time. I'm going to kill him.
Yes.
Tier 5 T34 walks away with a sliver left. Absolute sliver. You can see there 27 penetrating shots.
Kind of a contrast to these
5
games,
kills.
actually, isn't it? You walking away with a sliver.
And that's in a tier 6 match. So you can see there over 2,000 damage.
High caliber, nice.
First class.
I'm surprised you got first.
That's. I mean, that just shows you another reason why this tank is so good. The fact that you can do over 2,000 damage in a tier 5 tank. Sum
it up then, go on. Tell me why it's good.
It's plus points, it's versatile.
It's versatile. Go on, yeah, we saw that.
It can work on a street map, it can work on an open terrain
map. But you need the 57mm assist gun on it. Stick with that.
It's not the end upgrade, I don't think it's even the second end upgrade, it's about in the middle, I think.
Yeah,
but it is the best gun for this tank.
Yeah,
by far. We said 2,200 DPM from that gun. You're not struggling. Fantastic velocity on your shells.
Yeah.
Decent penetration, decent accuracy.
Go on in Wales. It's number 2, don't forget.
That sloped armour on the front, we've seen how much it can block.
Yeah.
Tier 5 heavy, skidding shots off your left, right and centre.
Yeah,
the tank's fantastically angled. It's not armoured, it's angled perfectly.
You did use it quite well.
It's fantastic. If you could keep that front on to lower tier tanks and then angled to higher tier ones, you'd be surprised what you can bounce.
Yeah. Go on, and what negatives
It's not got bad camo rating, I'm still not positive.
Oh, go on then.
It's not got a bad camo rating, so you can kind of a little bit of scouting in it with a 350 metre view range and a high top speed and mobility you can get about once you've been spotted.
I don't think the mobility is that good, but...
when you get going it is.
Yeah, when you're moving.
The negatives, the little ones, 57mm gun, don't aim in as quick as it fires.
No.
So it's not bad. You can sometimes risk it.
It's pretty accurate when it wants to be.
Another negative tank, if you're not using this gun, it's pretty poor. The other guns that you use on this tank aren't even worth bothering.
Yeah, the reloads are quite slow, aren't they?
We've said already the sluggish acceleration, so sometimes you can't get out of a situation.
Yeah, you can get yourself in trouble.
And the gun can struggle at higher tier.
Yeah,
we've seen it with 189mm pen, we struggle against the tier 6 tanks.
And you did take some hits off tier 4s. Yeah. Tier 4 tank destroyer.
Yeah. The Type T34, we said a little bit of a downer on that as it's gun depression. 3 degrees less than a normal T34, which is less than a normal tier 5 medium anyway. 8 degrees touch down to 5. It's not great.
That's the Type 34.
Yeah. Signal range brilliant, either 525 metres.
Blind? Is it blind?
No, it's not blind, but it's not brilliant. It's not as high as some of the others. But
do you need optics?
You can run optics. That's what I say, the equipment. I won't tell you what equipment to use because that's completely how you want to play your T34. And that's the beauty of the tank. If you want to go scouting in it and flanking, you can. If you want to go face to face and brawl and use your DPM, you can.
Yeah, I think I prefer optics because you can play it aggressive, can't you?
Yeah.
See stuff.
But it's a solid tank.
Yeah.
Absolutely solid.
Hope number 1's good.
I love number 1.
You love it?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's better than the rest by a lot. Was it easy?
No, it weren't easy. It's not better than the rest by a lot. It's it's player preference.
Okay.
I love it. That's why it's at number 1. It's my top 5.
So this is our number 2, the T34 and slash Type 34 because it's virtually the same. Isn't it? Okay then. Nice one, Colours 05. That's about it then on the number 2 of our top 5, tier 5. Thanks very much. See you again. Don't forget to catch us on Twitter at Gemini Rogues, and see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Laters.